I wake up in Brazil and the tournament is still going. I am still Luis Suarez, striker for Uruguay, new signing for Barcelona. But that isn't the headline anymore. 2 nights ago in Fortaleza, minute 79 against Italy, I bit Giorgio Chiellini on the shoulder inside the penalty box. Cameras missed it live. The referee saw nothing. We won 1-0. We advanced. Then the replays came, slow motion, zoomed in, looped. His shirt pulled down to show the teeth marks, my mouth on his skin. Again. Because it wasn't the first time. Ajax, Liverpool. The archive reopened itself without permission. Now my name doesn't enter conversations. It detonates in them. Disgrace. Repeat offender. Vampire. I don't need to check my phone to know. The walls tell me. The silence in the hotel corridor tells me. Teammates speak carefully, like I might fracture. FIFA opens an investigation before I finish breakfast. I am informed, not asked. 2 days later, the decision arrives fully formed. 9 international matches. 4 months from all football activity. 100,000 Swiss francs. I am removed from the World Cup immediately. I pack my bag while the tournament continues without me. The badge on my jacket still says Uruguay. It feels temporary. Barcelona calls, not to shout, not to comfort, to manage. Contracts don't disappear. They adjust. Lawyers speak in measured tones. Sponsors go quiet. I walk through the lobby, and cameras tilt up before I reach the door. Security clears space automatically. Access still works. Doors still open. But it's different now. Not respect, containment. I denied it at first. Reflex. Then I apologized. A message drafted, reviewed, released. Words moving faster than I do. I am not suspended from being Luis Suarez, only from football. The World Cup continues on television screens in every room I enter. When my face appears in highlights, people glance at me first, then away. My name used to mean goals, urgency, hunger. Now it means something else, and it arrives before I do. 2, I wake up suspended. 4 months from all football activity. 9 matches erased from Uruguay. 1 decision from FIFA still echoing in every room. I am not allowed inside a stadium. Not even to train. Not even to sit in the stands. The hotel breakfast room goes quiet when I walk in. No one stares for long. They look down at phones instead. My face is on all of them. Repeat offender. World Cup disgrace. Vampire band. I drink coffee slowly. I know cameras are outside. I go out anyway. My agent calls before I reach the car. Keep your head down. No statements. No improvising. We're letting this cool. Cool. I have just been removed from the biggest tournament in the world and I'm supposed to cool. Barcelona's legal team schedules a conference call. I'm technically their player now. I haven't even trained with them yet. They don't ask how I am. They ask what I plan to say next. Nothing, I tell them. They're relieved. Silence is the safest product I can offer. On the drive, I roll down the window. Reporters surge closer. Microphones almost inside the car. Luis, why did you do it? Do you regret it? Are you sick? I step out instead of letting security push them back. That's the first mistake. Flashes explode. Every movement slows into something suspicious. I say 1 sentence. Calm. I apologized. It's neutral. It's factual. Within minutes, headlines change tone. Suarez breaks silence. Cold response to world. Unrepentant. My PR advisor calls immediately. Don't engage. Every word extends the cycle. Cycle. I walk to a small gym, private, arranged quietly, so I can keep some fitness. FIFA's ban includes all football activity. No team facilities, no official training. So I lift weights alone. Someone leaks the location. By the time I leave, photographers are outside again. Training in secret, defying ban. I wasn't touching a ball. I know that. They know that. It doesn't matter. The ban has turned everything into evidence. At noon, Uruguay Federation officials call. Their tone is careful, strategic. We support you, they say. Support sounds like distance. They advise me not to attend any team gatherings, not to appear in the stands. My presence would be a distraction. I am radioactive near my own team. In the afternoon, I review sponsor contracts. Some are reevaluating. That word again. No one terminates immediately. They pause. They measure public anger like temperature. I decide to walk through a shopping district without a cap. That's the second mistake. People recognize me instantly. Some laugh. Some shout vampire. A few ask for photos anyway. Power doesn't disappear. It mutates. A father hesitates before letting his son approach me. He studies my face like I might do something unpredictable. I sign the shirt. By evening, the photo is online. Suarez smiles after shame. The smile was automatic. Reflex. Now it's arrogance. At dinner with family, I put my phone face down on the table. It keeps vibrating. Statements from pundits, former players calling me a stain on the World Cup. I opened social media once. Memes. Fangs edited onto my face. Looped replays from 3 different years. Ajax. Liverpool. Brazil. My past arranged as proof of something permanent. I close it. Later, I draft a message. Not defensive, not dramatic, just direct. I take responsibility again. PR asks to soften it. Legal asks to shorten it. Sponsors ask to delay it. I post it anyway. Within minutes, analysis begins. Calculated apology. Image repair strategy. Too late. I realize something simple. Before the bite, I could score 3 goals, and the story would be about football. Now I can lift a fork and it becomes symbolism. I can breathe and it becomes narrative. The scandal doesn't just follow me, it edits me. Every action filtered, every silence interpreted, every word sharpened. I know this power. This ability to move markets' headlines. Federations with one sentence is temporary. So I test it. Not loudly. Not dramatically. Just enough to see how fragile truth has become when it leaves my mouth. By midnight, I am still banned. Still Luis Suarez. And still louder, apparently, than I am allowed to be. 3. The day slows down, but it doesn't quiet. Television panels are still debating my mouth like it's a weapon. Slow motion, freeze frame, red circles around my teeth. I mute the screen. I am suspended from football, not from being watched. Messages continue to arrive. Lawyers, sponsors, federation staff. Each one careful. Each one reminding me what I must not say, where I must not go, who I must not stand next to. I have influence. I can move headlines with a sentence. But I am also contained by it. If I post, it's strategy. If I stay silent, it's guilt. If I train, it's defiance. If I rest, it's indifference. Power used to mean scoring goals, winning matches, hearing a stadium rise. Now it means watching people adjust themselves around me. Friends choose neutral words. Teammates avoid jokes. Club officials speak like I'm a legal file, not a striker. I understand the cost now. The 4-month ban will end. The 9 matches will pass. I will play again. But this version of me won't expire. The archive doesn't forget. It waits. Years from now, I will score in finals. I will lift trophies. I will help Barcelona win everything available. And still, somewhere in every broadcast there will be a clip from Brazil. Minute 79. It doesn't matter how many goals follow. The bite stays attached to my name like a permanent subtitle. Fame used to feel like access. Now it feels like surveillance. I notice how I adjust my posture in public, how I think before smiling, how I calculate every sentence before it leaves my mouth. Not because I don't know what I think, because I know what they will turn it into. The strange part is how normal the mechanics are. Security still opens doors. Drivers still wait. Contracts still exist. The machine doesn't shut down. It repositions. I am still valuable, just fragile. Influence fades in layers, not all at once. First, the admiration, then the benefit of the doubt, then the assumption of innocence. Identity stays. Tonight, I lie in a hotel bed that isn't mine, in a country that is still hosting a tournament I'm no longer part of. Tomorrow, the world will continue debating me, and I will continue being Luis Suarez. For one day, this life feels heavy, but temporary. A role I stepped into and can eventually step out of. But the real version doesn't get to exit the script. He carries it into every stadium, every contract negotiation, every introduction. I understand something clearly now. Power is never permanent. Reputation is. Tomorrow, I will return to normal life. He won't. Disclaimer. This video is a fictional satirical thought experiment created for narrative and social commentary purposes. It does not represent the real thoughts, intentions, or private life of Luis Suarez. While it references publicly known events, the internal reflections and perspectives presented are entirely imagined. The purpose of this piece is to explore themes of fame, scandal, power, media framing, and public perception, not to provide biography, psychological analysis, or accusation. Viewers should understand this as a creative interpretation designed to examine how reputation and influence operate in the public sphere.